Well, extreme cold can pose a health threat to everyone.
But single-digit temperatures in the next week are especially dangerous, of course, for the elderly. Local 12's Larry Davis is live in Hamilton with a story of one agency working to protect vulnerable neighbors. Hi, Larry.
Hi, Rob. Well, in bitter cold weather like this, it's very important to keep an eye on the elderly to make sure they're doing okay. Some of them don't get out of the house for weeks, maybe up to a month or so. But here in Hamilton, there's an agency called Partners in Crime, and it does just that. It keeps an eye on the elderly, make sure they get hot meals on cold winter days. Despite the ice and the snow and the sub-zero wind chills, Susan Clem knows a lot of people are relying on her today.
You'll never have a bad day delivering them Meals on Wheels. It's very, very gratifying.
Susan is delivering Meals on Wheels for Partners in Crime in Hamilton. It's a service the elderly count on, regardless of the weather.
It's a lifesaver.
Rosemary and Charles Deborde of Westchester have been getting Meals on Wheels for years, following Charles' stroke back in 1999.
And very good meals. My wife don't have to cook as much.
Oh, you gotta have something to eat, and then not just that you have the meals, but it's you have prepared. You know, you don't have to go in, what am I going to cook?
Meals on Wheels are prepared the day before at Partners in Crime. 700 meals a day are prepared for the elderly and shut-in. The recent snow and Arctic cold make the delivery of these meals even more important.
Yes, it's a challenge. They dress appropriately. They start very early in the morning. They will see to it that they get to the door and in the door to get their eyes on their clients. And many of them know the clients well and know what to look for.
Susan Clem says despite the snow, the ice, and the cold, she makes her runs because people depend on her and the other Meals on Wheels drivers.
Well, you know you're going to be in the ice, cold, and snow, so you dress appropriately for it and dress warm and run back to your heated car and hop back in and hit the next house and off you go, and it's done before you know it.
We don't have our drivers calling off and saying it's too cold or it's too windy. They know that their job is very important.
And Rob, it's also important to note that they not only deliver the meals, they also check on these clients' heat. They also check what they wear, make sure they're warm. Also check to make sure their garbage cans are brought back in or taken out. Neighbors can do the same thing, but the people here at Partners on Crime provide quite a service to these elderly clients, and they almost become like family to them. Live in Hamilton, Larry Davis, Local 12 News. Rob, back to you.
So I suppose you can volunteer to help, right, Larry?
Absolutely, and you can just go on the internet or look in the phone book here, Partners in Crime, and they're always looking for volunteers. They have a staff as well, but they are out every day providing a valuable service.
Wonderful service. Thanks very much, Larry. If volunteers are concerned about a client, they sometimes will also call to check on them, and if they don't get a response, they call their family. Nice service.